Querijero. And surfer in yellow, Brent Carlos Manigdeg. And surfer in blue, Warren Lopez. Again, this is the start of day 3. Odyssey Waves, leg number 2, Pilipinas Surfing Nationals competition. We're back live again on Facebook, YouTube, and even Instagram. YouTube. So if you guys want to watch it live, tell your friends we're currently in YouTube. Hopefully we'll be able to put it back online on Facebook, up and riding on his opening wave. Surfer in green, Jorin Querijero. Alright, currently we are live at YouTube. No Facebook yet, but we have a live chat, same as yesterday. We still have a live chat at YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. We got a few people already online, so thank you guys for being with us. Opening wave from Jerome Querijero, a 1.85. Currently, we only have 2 waves ridden for this heat. Heat number 1. Blue up and riding now. Yellow at the back. A bit wobbly on the start of the wave. Now looking for a section to do his maneuver on the nose for yellow. That was yellow Brent Carlos Manigdeg from Pagudpod. We also have a surfer out there from 2 from La Union. Roger Casugay in red and Warren Lopez in blue. Both go from La Union. And we have Jorin in green from Balai. So we have Balai, Pagudpod, La Union battle in heat number 1. A start of our day 3 here at Calicoan. Surfer in red has priority, followed by surfer in green. And surfer in blue in third. Again, tell your friends if they want to watch it live. Currently, we're all live only on YouTube. Only on YouTube. Red and green splitting the peak. Red, a longer wave for red, still up and riding. Doing a few turns and checking the rest of the wave. He still has something for surfer in red. Building up. Of course, surfer in red has been practicing here for a few days now, knowing the condition of the waves, and he knows there's a build-up right inside, followed by surfer in blue at the back. Waiting for that speed for the wave so he can do his maneuver all the way. Right in front of the judges. Surfer in blue, your first wave, a 4.25. A 4.25, putting you to first place. Of course, you have to drop your second wave, which you just finished. But your first wave is a 4.25. Surfer in green, you're currently in second, surfer in green, with a 2.75 total score. And followed by surfer in yellow. Of course, this will be changing in a while. Surfer in red just finishing his opening wave for heat number 1. Coming up next, we've got round 16, heat number 2 for men's open longboard. Jo Marie Ebueza, Mark Anthony Teresa, Errol Lanzon, and Harold Dacusin. We've got 4 heats for men's open longboard. 4 heats for men's open longboard. Up next is women's open longboard. We're watching the replay for surfer in blue. His second wave of this heat. A bit of a tap on that nose. Waiting for the PowerPoint for the wave. And that's it. That is surfer in blue second wave. "11 minutes and 15 seconds. 11 minutes, 15 seconds. Another beautiful day here at Calicoan. Clear, glassy beach at ABCD Beach. Red on his second wave. Bit of a tap on the nose. Drop knee with a cross step. A couple of visit on the nose for surfer in red. Showing us control. That's it for surfer in red. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Surfer in blue is currently in first position with a 4.25 and looking to replace a 0.90 on his backup score. Surfer in green, you're in second with a 2.75, only needing a 3.31 to grab the lead. And surfer in yellow in third, needing a 1.66. But again, this will be changing really quickly because surfer in red had 2 waves already ridden without a score. Of course, surfer in red, be patient with us. We will be letting you know your scores once it's locked in. We got movement in the water. They see something out there. Let's see who gets this one. Priority surfer in yellow. Brent Carlos Manigdig. Yellow up and riding. Now, surfer in red, your scores has just locked in. I'll give you all the scores from the very last wave you have. Last wave is a 6.25. A 6.25. On your second wave is a 4.75. You're currently in first position with a 6.25 high score on the last wave, followed by a 4.75. Now, surfer in blue in second with a 4.65 last wave, and backing it up with a 4.25. You need a 6.35. Both La Union surfers battling out at first position. Really close by. Surfer in green in third, needing a 6 score. Move on to the next round. And just finishing his last wave, surfer in yellow from Pagudpod, Brent Carlos Manigdig, changing the situation. Now he's in third place. Surfer in yellow, last score a 4.05. A 4.05. You're now in third place. You need a 4.85. Move on to the next round. Yellow trying to get that score on the inside wave, needing a 4.85. A quick visit on the nose, a bit of a wobble, and not getting a score on that part of the wave. As we all know, it's pretty hard to get a 4.85 from the inside wave. The judges really looking at the set wave that is available on today's heat. We've seen it, we've been watching it since this morning, and we know it's out there. So the judges are looking for that couple of sets to be ridden, so you will be awarded with a good score. Time remaining, 7 minutes. 7 minutes remaining. Next heat, heat number 2. John Marie Ibueza, Mark Anthony Jeresa, and Errol Lanzon with Harold Dakusin. Guys, get your jerseys and paddle out on a 5-minute mark. Priority surfer in green, followed by surfer in blue, surfer in red in third. Six minutes remaining. 6 minutes remaining. Situation, surfer in red currently in first with a 6.25 on that last wave, and backing it up with a 4.75. Two good scores for this kind of condition. Securing his spot on first. Really not far behind. Surfer in blue in second with a 4.65 and a 4.25 score. And surfer in yellow in third from Pagudpod with a 4.05 and a 2.20 on his last wave. You only need a 4.85 to move on to the next round. And surfer in green from Balai needing a 6.0. And surfer in red just showed that it's available in this condition. He got a 6.25, so everything is possible with 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining for this heat.
Meron ba kayo paper? Pasulat na lang sa papel po. Saka kung ano man ang info na pwede nyo ilagay, lagay nyo na. Kahit ano. Lagay nyo na.
Again, we're live on YouTube.
Sure. Hindi. Sa live chat. Lagyan mo sa live chat.
Yellow looking at that wave. Again, we are live at YouTube, live chat on YouTube. If you guys are looking at it at Facebook, we're not live there yet. Trying to fix that one. We hope we're also there. We know we have a good traffic on Facebook yesterday. But right now, fortunately, we're just sticking with YouTube live. You can see with live, you can see who's leading on the scorecards, and it is the one riding this wave, Surfer in red from La Union, Roger Kasugay, still looking to replace a 4.75 to extend his lead. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, riding it all the way in front of the judges. Good turn and a style for Roger Kasugay. All the way to the beach. Yellow, you're currently in third. You need a 4.85 with 3 minutes still remaining. Ashley Lopez is online on YouTube saying, "Go Kuya Warren." Rooting for Kuya Warren. Thank you, Ashley, for starting off our live chat on YouTube. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Surfer in green has priority. Surfer in green, you need a 6. Followed by Surfer in blue. Two minutes and 20 seconds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Surfer in blue, you need a 6.35 to grab that lead from Surfer in red. I love the smell here at the tower. Smells so good. Smells like fresh air. Thank you, Calicoan Locals, for making sure that we are all smelling good and clean here. And we've got the marshals looking at the tower, always looking good. One minute and 30 seconds remaining. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Smell of the coffee is already here. Go Team Baler! Laban hanggang dulo by Melvin Valenzuela. Yellow up and riding, looking for a 4.85 to move on to the next round. Reading the wave carefully. You have to be very, very careful on the power of the wave. If they just make their maneuvers. Surfer in blue, we see you. 40 seconds remaining, Surfer in blue. You have 35 seconds remaining. Surfer in yellow needing a 4.85 to move on to the next round. Let's see if he gets that one on the last wave. He got 20 seconds remaining. 15 seconds. Countdown begins at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that is heat number 1, the start of our day 3 here at Calicoan. Up next, we have heat number 2, Jo Marie Ibueza in red, Mark Anthony Jereza in green, Harold Lanzon in yellow, and Harold Dacusin in blue.
Competitive surfing is more than just a lifestyle, it's actually a job, and that's the way we need to approach it, and that's the way we did approach it. Since the announcement of surfing in the Olympics, amazing things have happened in our sport. 2022, we went aggressively into competition mode. We had 4 legs in 3 months, an international event in Siargao. We had our national event in Siargao, Balai, Borongan and Cabugao. We've put our focus on the youth. We have a caravan that goes around the Philippines. We go from province to province and train them and educate them on how to become Philippines' greatest surfers. We want to raise up athletes who will raise up gold for the Philippines. Without the support and love of NextGen, the next generation of surfers in the Philippines wouldn't be where they are today. Maraming salamat, NextGen, and we look forward to continually working with you.
You go in 3, 2, 1. Heat number 2. Start. Congratulations. In second from the last heat, Warren Lopez in blue jersey. Congratulations. You're moving on to the next round. And in first, surfer in red, Roger Kasugay. Both from La Union. Again, showing us quality of longboarders at La Union, and one of them already battling out internationally at El Salvador, J.R. Esquivel. Of course, J.R. inspiring the young ones, not even the young ones, even the old ones here there at La Union with his longboard skills. That's why longboard is just getting better and better there at La Union. Focusing now on the water, we've got Jomari Ebreza, also from La Union, in red. Mark Anthony Jereza in green.
Mark Jereza, taga saan?
Surfer in yellow, Errol Danzon, and Harold Dakusin in blue. Still a 20-minute heat. We'll give this now to Camille for the interview on the last heat's winner, Roger.
Good morning, Calicoan! And good morning, Roger! Nakapag-breakfast ka na ba?
Hindi pa. So, okay lang, fruits lang muna. So,
Okay, so light breakfast so you can move quicker out there in the water. Okay, so that was a very heavy heat actually with the best longboarders not only from La Union but also Baler and Pagudpud. One thing we noticed about you is you are able to consistently lock in scores in the high range, like 6.5 to 7 and above. What do you think sets you apart? Or ano ba yung difference kung bakit ka nakaka-sure ball ng mga matataas na score?
Well, I try to catch as much as I can na alon. So sometimes yung small one providing good score also. I mean, the bigger is better. So I try to surf lang para
So wave reading din talaga siya.
kasi minsan yung set masyado sa right, so walang katuloy. So minsan sa gitna, that one's longer. So try to stay here in the middle then.
Okay, thank you for sharing that with us. And now you have some time to eat a bit of breakfast, gain some strength, and back to the live stream, guys.
Information on how he reads the wave here at Calicoan. And that was right. I think that's a good tip for everyone. Just keep surfing. And practicing every time you have a chance. Surfer in red. Surfer in red, you have 5.75 on your first wave, or your opening wave is a 5.75. Followed by Surfer in yellow with a 3.0. Good exchange by both of them. Surfer in red having a good and better wave and better surfing on that exchange. Going back to the lineup, Surfer in blue up and riding on his opening wave for heat number 2. Snap on that one using the rail of his board, a visit on the nose, cross stepping, bit of a climb to end this wave. Surfer in green at the back, also a couple of visit on the nose. Good exchange between Surfer in green and Surfer in blue. Now red at the back. Red very familiar with this wave already. I've been seeing him every day surfing in the afternoon and in the morning. Make sure he's familiar with the condition and even familiar with how low it is there. Just having fun with it, making sure that he lands on the soft sand. 14 minutes remaining. 14 minutes remaining. Surfer in yellow, that was a 3.0 on your wave, 3.0. Surfer in green, a 4.25, 4.25. Opening wave, a 4.25. You're currently in second. And yet to drop Surfer in blue score. Condition looking better from yesterday. And we have a good forecast coming up on the 19th and the 20th. We'll see if that produces some good swell. Here we go, a replay from Surfer in red on his last wave. A quick tap on the nose, a combination of the carve and doing it again, a second time. It is a very long ride for his second wave. And then another tap all the way to that beach. That's how shallow it is in front of surfer in red with his second wave. Now with surfer in blue, score. This is the opening wave for surfer in blue. He carved. Not really touching that nose with his toe, so I don't know if they're gonna consider that as a hang. 5, we'll see. Bump outside, and surfer in red sees it clearly. But priority is with surfer in yellow. Both of them not getting it. Surfer in yellow, you just lost your priority on that paddle. Surfer in blue, you're now in first priority. Nonetheless, surfer in yellow up and riding. Nose ride, a fumble on that part. Blue, you just lost your priority, blue. Now red is up and riding. First priority is awarded to surfer in green. Whoa! Hang heel. Third wave for surfer in red. While on his way back, surfer in red, your second wave, a 4.80. A 4.80. First wave, 5.75, followed by a 4.80. You're currently in first. Surfer in green, our second, with a 4.25 opening wave and trying to replace a 0.90 as a backup. Let's see if he gets that on this wave. That's Mark Anthony Jereza. Blue up and riding. I think this is the second wave for surfer in blue already, but we're still locking in on his first wave. So we'll see his first wave score. But this is already second wave ridden. Nine minutes and 30 seconds remaining. 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Surfer in blue. Surfer in blue, your first wave a 4.60. And your second wave a 4.95. You're currently in second place. You're currently in second place now, surfer in blue. Surfer in green, yet to drop your third wave, but you're currently in third, needing a 5.3. And surfer in yellow currently riding, needing a 6.55 to move on to the next round with 9 minutes still remaining. Surfer in red, your last wave a 5.0. 5.0, improving your score to a 10.75 total. Now you have a 5.75 and a backup score of a 5.0. Good score for surfer in red. Holding on to the first priorities also. Surfer in red, first priority. Second is green. Right now we're watching surfer in red's last wave. A quick 10 on the red. Another tap on the 5 on the nose. Using a nice rail work and using the length of the board nicely. Cross stepping with a 5. A cheat 10 on that one. Again, a carve. So you were watching that last wave for surfer in... Oh, that was a request on the replay. Sorry. It was a request replay we all are watching. But again, last wave for surfer in red, a 5.0. Hopefully we'll see the replay too on that 5.0 ridden wave. Here we go. Replay now on a 5.0. Quick carve. I don't think this is the 5.0. Let's see if no, this is not the, that replay wasn't, no, that wasn't the 5.0. That was the second wave for Surfer in Red, because he had that heel turn on that last wave. So we've got 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Current first, Surfer in red, followed by Surfer in blue. In third, Surfer in green, needing a 5.15. Surfer in yellow, needing a 6. Red up and riding again, all the way to the back with the set wave. Riding his fourth wave of this heat. At the back, Surfer in green, up and riding. Surfer in red getting all like long rides, making sure he gets all his maneuver clean and nice. Just like that one. Smooth surfing for Surfer in red. Yellow and blue now. Yellow still up and riding, waiting for that section to build up. Oh, big fall from Surfer and a yellow. Green up and riding. Good looking wave. 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining. Surfer in red, your last wave is awarded a 7.0. 7.0 for Surfer in red in the last wave. Now you have a 7.0 and a backup score of a 5.75. Surfer in blue, needing a 7.8 to move on to first place. Paddle battle. Surfer in green on third, needing a 5.15. Surfer in yellow, needing a 6. Strong paddle by red, and he is awarded second priority. Surfer in red was awarded with that effort by the priority judge the second priorities. First priority, blue. Situation, Surfer in blue, you're in second. You need a 7.8 to move to first. With 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining, you have 3 waves total. Now we have a 7.0 of a score on our boards by Surfer in red. Good smooth riding, clean flow, using the full length of the board, clean carving, making sure the judges see Here we go. I think this is the 7.0 of Surfer in red. Started off with a hang 5, a long time on the nose, carving it out, remaining in the section. A quick floater, reading the wave properly. Cross step 105 and a quick 10 for a Surfer in red on this replay. Still wanting to do more on this wave. Cross step, a tap on the 5, another one, a longer one this time. I didn't even count how many hang 5s he made on that wave. That's the reason why he got the 7.0 of a score on that replay. Well done, Surfer in red on that wave. Ian Saguan is very proud of you watching at El Salvador. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Yellow up and riding, looking for a 6.0 score. Building up. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Surfer in green. Surfer in green, you need a 5.15 to move on to the next round. Surfer in blue, you're currently in second. You're currently in second. You have first priority, Surfer in blue. And Surfer in red with a comfortable lead with a 7.0 high score and a backup score of a 5.75. "20 seconds remaining, Surfer in blue. 20 seconds remaining. Surfer in blue trying to protect his priority with Surfer in green. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
longboard tour. Sinusubaybayan mo ba? Pinapanood mo ba ang laban ng Kuya JR mo?
Opo ate. Hinihintay ko po mag-start yung heat niya, then papanoorin namin. Tsaka, hello JR Esquivel, good luck dyan sa El Salvador. And Coach Ian, good luck din. Good luck sa inyong dalawa and laban. Let's go.
Oh, okay, congratulations and good luck to all competitors surfing in the next rounds. We have finals coming up really quick, and that's it. You can now have breakfast if you haven't yet. Back to the live stream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Surfers, 14 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Our situation, surfer in yellow. Opening wave, a 7.0 score. 7.0 score from Zambales. And backing it up with a 3.10. Now, surfer in red in second with a 4.0. And surfer in blue, our local boy, opening it up with a 2.75. And surfer in green from La Union, Benito Nerida on his second wave. Hello, Taz Hoffman. Saying God bless to all the surfers from the Philippines. Surf Museum Diet, Camarines Norte, Philippines. Ayoeda saying go Benito. "13 minutes remaining. Surfer in red, you have first priority. With surfer in blue right next to you. And then third, surfer in yellow. Red up and riding now. Open up a 4.0. A quick nose ride, foam climb. Waiting to build up on this wave and see if he has more opportunity to do maneuvers. Not given to him, so he kicks out. Surfer in blue, first priority, followed by surfer in yellow. Yellow situation. 12 minutes, 25 seconds, 12 minutes, 25 seconds. Your opening wave, yellow, a 7.0, followed by a 3.10. Yellow on his third wave, 11 minutes remaining. 11 minutes remaining. Blue up and down. Green at the back. Looking for a 4.9. Falling off. Too long on the nose. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. Electric Century. More power to yellow. McCoy from Zambales. Up and riding red. Looking for a 5.96 to move up to first place. We all know he's capable of doing that one. Surfer in green, you're in first priority, followed by Surfer in blue. Red still riding all the way to the beach. Yellow now up and hanging. Falling off. 9 minutes. Surfer in blue, you need a 4.75. 4.75. Surfer in green, you need a 4.9. Surfer in green. Green up and riding, needing a 4.9 to put its hopes up and move on to the next round. That section of a whitewater closing out on him. Unfortunately, waves closing out for more maneuver for Surfer in green, not wearing a leash. One of the risks that you will have to suffer if you decide not to wear a leash on the comp. Again, it is there the surfer's choice. 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Surfer in blue in third with a 4.75. And Surfer in green, a 5.9. Seven minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Surfer in blue, you just lost your priority. Surfer in yellow, losing your priority now. It's on Surfer in red. Surfer in red, second priority. Surfer in blue. Surfer in red, you have a 5.0 on your last wave. A 5.0 with a backup score of a 4.15. Judges on the surfers. Judges looking at the surfers and the lineup. Surfer in green, you're now in third with a 3.15 on your last wave. You only need a 5.9. 5.9 to move on to the next round. Surfer in blue, you need a 5.75 with 6 minutes remaining on this heat. Next heat, we have heat number 4, last heat for men's open longboard, round of 16. Crisanto Villanueva in red, Renia Perry Ventura in green, John Kennedy Martinez in yellow, and Iron Estrelada in blue. Please get your jerseys on our beach marshal and make sure your eyes on the beach marshal. 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Again, Surfer in green, you're in third, you need a 5.9. And Surfer in blue, you need a 5.75 to move on to the next round. Blue now up and riding. Hank 5 spending a little bit of a time on the nose. He needs a 5.75. Surfer in red, you have first priority. Surfer in red, you need a 5.11. 5.11 to move on to the next round, to grab the lead, sorry. 5 minutes remaining. Three minutes and 50 seconds remaining. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Red, they're currently in second, needing a 5.11 to go to first place. With your last wave of a 5.0 and backup score of 4.15. Surfer in green, your last wave not enough. You're holding on to a 3.25 and a 3.15. You need a 5.9 to move on to the next round. And Surfer in blue, you need a 5.75 to move to the next round. Surfer in yellow, you're still currently in first, holding on to a 7.0 with a 3.10 and a set coming up at the back. Here we go. Red up and gliding on that wave with a car. Still riding. Every surfer on their feet now. Good exchange for heat number 3. And Surfer in yellow getting the last wave of the set. Current leader showing everybody why he's in first right now. Good form for Surfer in yellow, still up and riding. Foam climb to finish, but incomplete on the last turn. Good exchange for all the surfers. De Anubis, thank you for watching us on YouTube Live. Two minutes remaining, and we will see the scores when it's locked in. Now Red up and riding. Up and down. Other green now at the back, looking for a score to keep his heat alive until the next round. We'll see if he gets that one. Ooh, situation. 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. We're still waiting to lock in the last wave ridden by Surfer in yellow. We will update you as soon as it's on my score sheet. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Surfer in blue, you have first priority. Right now, you need a 6.71. Could definitely change later. We'll see. $30 seconds remaining. We might be able to update you after this heat, surfers, so keep surfing. We will update you after this heat. 19 seconds remaining. 15 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
United, Surfer in Blue.
Next heat, last heat for our men's open longboard. Crisanto. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Heat number 4, last heat for our men's open longboard. Round 16. Congratulations from the last heat. Surfer in green. In second, Benito Nerida getting the score that he needs at the very last part of that heat. And also in first, surfer in yellow, Remil Macrasil, a 7.0 on his opening wave. Really did help him to win that heat. And Ian Sagwan loving every minute of that heat, saying bagbaga na. That is so good. That was a great heat. Ariel Faustino, thank you for watching. He's rooting for Crisanto. Show them the style, flow, and grace. We got Harry still. Who is JRE says good luck. We have Camille on with last heat's winner.
First name. Really not sure how to pronounce his first name, so let me know. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, let me help you out with that, Dom. It's Sir Nil. So once again, we're with the heat winner, Sir Nil Rasil from Zambales. So, how are you feeling right now?
Sobrang saya po. Hindi ko po masabi na ako pa yung pagpapalain ng Panginoon.
You should be really happy kasi nakakuha ka ng 7.0 at 6.8. So far, I think that's the highest heat total of the competition. And more than that, nabitawan mo rin yung board mo ng 2 beses, lumangoy ka ng 2 beses, and yet you still emerged on top. So yes, pinagpala ka nga ng Panginoon ngayong umagang to. Ano naman ang equipment na ginagamit mo ngayon?
Electric Century Surfboard po. Unang-una po sa lahat, nagpapasalamat nga po pala ako kay Kuya J-Love tsaka sa Electric Century Surfboard po. Sobrang laking tulong po nila para sa akin po. Yun lang po.
So Filipinos have this habit of combining their mother's and their father's name to make a name, and Sir Neil takes it a step further because it's the combined names of his parents but in reverse. Now you know. Sir Neil Rosil from Zambales, never forget how to say it. Congratulations once again, and back to the heats. Okay. Good job. Regards kay Kuya Pat.
Thank you for that interview. Now I know how to pronounce his name. It's actually Sir Neil, sounding like Easy Mill. Sir Neil. Now I know how to pronounce your name. Zambales is really proud of you. I know J Love is really proud of you, buddy. And of course, recognizing na he could not have done it without the guy above. He's dedicating it to him, that heat. Good job, Sir Neil from Zambales. Right now you're watching heat number 4 of men's open longboard round of 16 here at Calicoan Odyssey Waves 2023. This is the last heat for our men's open longboard. Up next is women's open longboard quarterfinals. Heat number 1, it's a woman-to-woman heat. Ashley Lopez versus Jonalyn Badiang. Quarterfinals already, so I will let our local commentator call on this heat. All right, here we go. Greg, you got the mic.
"15 minutes, surfers, 15 minutes. Blue, your first wave was 3.50. Blue, your first wave was 3.50. "13 minutes and 20 seconds, surfers, 13 minutes and 20 seconds. Yellow, your first wave was 2.0. You're currently in second place. Blue, your first place. Your first wave was 3.50. 13 minutes. Once again, Calicoan, good morning. Welcome to 13th Odyssey Waves here in Calicoan. Sit back, relax, Annie Joy. A quick reminder please, yung mga basura po natin, we have trash cans. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you so much. We love you. Surfers, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Red and green. Wala pa kayong alon, red and green. Surfers, select the best wave and take your best ride. Show us what you've got. Up next, Women's Open Longboard Quarterfinal. Yellow. Trying hard to get that one wave. Women's Open Longboard Quarterfinal Heat 1. Ashley Lopez on red versus Junilin Badjang on green. Get your board, grab your jersey and stand by. Followed by yellow. The first wave was...
Maayong buntag, Dandoy. We are here with local shaper Dandoy Tongko of Dandoy Tongko Ships. There is an emerging market of beginner surfers or those who want to get into surfing. And one of the most important steps to get into the habit or to progress is to find the right shaper and get the right board. Now, that is no simple task. Kay daghan man i-consider ba kung you're buying your first board or maybe even if you're an intermediate, advanced, even a pro surfer when you're leveling up with your equipment. So for today tail talk ta. We'll talk about the tails. What are the differences between the tails and their templates? Unsa ilang purpose? So I want you to enlighten the audience and the surf community about what goes on into choosing which tail goes with which board.
Magbuntag Camille. And thank you for the chance that you're giving to us. Now we're talking about this board. This is our all-rounder model. And then all-rounder is also good for waist to shoulder high condition. This has wider tail, and the widest point sits a little backward to keep the board a little slower on a slower waves too. And this has no hard edge. And this
na tail? Pintail ba?
pintail, still pintail, but more wider. It's kind of like a log pintail.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a log, different with square tail. And this one is no shredder. It's also good for around the same condition. This both boards has the same function, almost the same. But this one stays more in the pocket, and it's also
The shape, what do you
the
call
shape.
it?
It's a classic nose rider. The widest point also sits a little bit few inches backward than the middle, and it has narrower nose, good for pocket nose riding. For nose riding, but you have to be in the pocket.
Squash tail ni square tail. Unsa bay
I think squash and square are the same. Maybe squash is a little bit,
Okay.
but I think it's just the same.
Okay.
And this one, we call this model a competitor. This is this offers hard edge, pintail, good for overhead or head high conditions. It has wider nose than the usual nose riders to keep you afloat in the while,
Nose riding.
but it's very uncomfortable when the waves are steep because it's wide. So it's maybe this is also good for like how do you say it, like the wave is not so steep. Yeah. And this one glider, this really, yeah, this is the 11-foot glider, and it's really good for knee high wave and point break. And this also offers hard edge. The difference between hard edge and no edge,
Okay.
I came from skateboarding,
Yes.
and the no edge, it's like free ride wheels.
Okay.
You can't go fast on sweepy corners. This one can offer you
More grip.
more grip, gives you drive when turning, and this one always like, yeah. So but this is a log. This one is a glider. It needs like you need a control for a bigger board. Without the edge, I don't think this functions very well.
So these are the templates for the tail that you would recommend the most to the Philippine surfing community in accordance to the kinds of waves that we have here. So mao ni ang pinaka the best mao ba na ang imong giingon karon?
Yeah, I think there's no one size fits all. It could be you can't have a single board in all conditions. What I see with riders, they just use the same boards. But today is small, you cannot really tell. But I think each board is different. You can, if you are a competitor, I think if you could have few boards to ride, I think you'd be lucky. But what I see with most riders, they're just comfortable with classic nose rider. Yeah, with one. But as you've seen, also we have a local athlete like Jerry Esquivel. When he went to Bells, he ride a couple of boards. He didn't just ride one. So I really want to see that to the riders too. That they could have options with board in different conditions. Yeah.
So that is correct. I agree with you there. As we are pushing the boundaries of longboarding here in the Philippines, it's also important that our riders, our athletes, and our surf enthusiasts get to try more than one board. No? So it's also very important that you talk to your shaper about these things, because it's always better to have a board that is custom fit to your ability and to the waves at your home break kaysa mag off the rack ka. I mean, there are a lot of good boards that you can buy in stores, but definitely a magic board can change your life man daw, diba? And maybe the journey begins with getting to know a local shaper and talking to them. And I know, Dondo, you've been shaping for about a decade now, but even before that, your life has been really into board riding. As you mentioned earlier, you were a competitive skateboarder, and then you're now a competitive surfer as well. And I would say you're doing a great job leading the competition of local shaping here in the Philippines. So anything else you want to add to the competitors here or to anyone looking to have their board shaped with you?
Yes. Lately we've been talking with Roger and Jumari since this, and also to DC Valdez as well. I think they should start working with local shapers, because you can just have an imported board, but that's not what we need as Filipinos. That's why some of the riders, they just stayed in one board because they don't have that access, because they also dream these imported ones, and they are like twice or thrice the price as our local boards. And I think yes, I've been shaping for more than 10 years, as you said, as we know, but I also need these inputs from riders, because some came from we say like a performance background, you know, and some they just me. I haven't been much on different boards, and I think that could help with the development if you can have the input of these pro riders in Philippines. So I'm looking forward to work with these guys and see how our craft can go, and it could also help to local communities that's been like people from Samar or from province in Luzon. They don't have as much access with boards, so I think having a local shaper, I just can't wait to work with these guys, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to design more boards.
All right, thank you, Dandoy, and you are absolutely right. We cannot push for the progress of our national surfing if our national athletes don't have the right equipment to help them improve faster and develop their skills. So, okay, that's all the time we have for today. Daghang salamat, Dandoy. Daghan ko nakaton nimo karon, and looking forward to talking about the intricacies of shaping boards more with you, perhaps in the next couple of segments. Okay, in the meantime, back to the action. We're going to interview the last heat winner of our men's open longboard.
Thank you, Camille.
A very exciting commentator, Greg. We're done.
Okay, sige.
Calicoan Odyssey Waves National Surfing Competition is brought to you by the Municipality of Guiuan, Eastern Samar through Mayor Annaliza Gonzales-Kwan, presented by Tingog Party List, sanctioned by the United Philippine Surfing Association, organized by the Municipality of Guiuan, recognized by the Philippine Sports Commission and the Philippine Olympic Committee, in cooperation with Calicoan Local Surfing Organization, ABCD Surf, Samrayan Surfboards, Calicoan Local Surfers, and Backyard Surf. We would like to thank Borongan City through Mayor Diane Agda for the flights. Philippine Airlines flies to and from Borongan Airport twice a week, every Monday and Friday. Raymond Romualdez and Carla Estrada. Sponsored by the Province of Eastern Samar through Governor Ben P. Abardone, Congresswoman Faye Abunda of the Lone District of Eastern Samar, Department of Tourism, Region 8, Borongan City, 4-piece playlist, Jollibee, Nissan, Andok, Maui & Sons, and Casanala. Venue sponsors by Gray Inn, Homomo, Balai Pacifico, Casanala, Wave House, and Sanvini. Special thanks to our local sponsors, Havaianas Tacloban, San Miguel Corporation, Calicoan Villa, Balai Pacifico, R. Odivilas Hardware, Lucky Ellie and Dandz Graphics, Shell Guiuan, Petron Guiuan, World Bank of Guiuan, Metrobank Guiuan, Landbank Guiuan, PNB Guiuan, BDO Guiuan, Prince Hypermart, Droplets Water Station, Sakafuego Unli Chicken, Yamaha, Bencor, and Fin Cafe.
semis. Woman to woman heat, or man to man heat, if you want to call it. Opening wave for Surfer in green. Trying to get busy. That's first wave for red. So Jonalyn Badyang on her first wave from Madrid, Surigao del Sur. Winner of the last heat of heat number 4 of men's open longboard finals round of 16. Congratulations. In second, Crisanto Villanueva in red from La Union. And in first, Rainy Perry Ventura in green. Ventura from La Union. Also from La Union, a dominating results from the La Union longboarders for men, showing all of the watchers and people here with us how La Union quality of longboarding is. So again, those are the people to beat right now, the La Union boys. Congratulations, guys. Good job.
Okay, Perry Ventura advancing to the next round of our men's open longboard. Perry, nakadalawang alon ka lang sa heat na yon, but that was more than enough to land you a top spot in the heat. Ano ang naging strategy mo na hindi ka kumukuha ng maraming alon at paano ka naging confident na enough na yung mga alon na nakuha mo?
Minintay ko lang po yung priority ko and then waiting lang po ng mas magandang alon. And then tira sigurado lang lahat ng nose ride, lahat ng galaw para mas mataas yung score na makuha. Kaya nagulat din ako, dalawang alon ko lang, isang tataas ng score ko. Kasi lahat puro sure talaga lahat ng nose ride and then hang 10 and then sa turn. And then yung alon kasi medyo matagal yung set. Sobrang tagal, ilang oras na, dalawang alon pa lang sa amin. And then, yun. So happy ako na nakapasok ko sa quarterfinals and then sana tuloy-tuloy na hanggang final. And,
Okay, yes. It must be nerve-wracking to be out there and there are no set waves that come or that loom in the horizon. But luckily, if you are an athlete, you are trained not only in your physical ability, but in your mental ability as well. So congratulations, Perry. Your patience paid off. Your hard work paid off. Off to the quarterfinals for you. Now, back to the live stream for the women's open longboard quarterfinals.
thank you.
Nagbara!
Perry strategy is being patient out there. Even though the set took a while, he sat there and waited and making sure all the movements that he makes is 100% sure. So he will show the judges the quality of surfing he offers. Good interview by Camille again. Thank you, Camille. Back in the water, we've got Ashley Lopez of La Union, our current number 1 on our ranking, versus Jonalyn Badyang from Surigao del Sur, our neighbor, right, Rasta? Our neighbor from Siargao. So, but she's from Mati, Surigao del Sur. Jonalyn Badyang. Surfer in red, your last wave, a 3.50. Backup score with a 1.65. You're currently in first. Surfer in green, you have a 2.50 and a 1. Surfer in red, looking for a different peak. Right in the middle. Let's see what he can get there while they're waiting for their wave. Yan Yan is for Ashley. Good luck, my love, she said. Jess Efino, shout out. Oshan Oida, Purple Boy. Sometimes I have to be careful reading all these comments. Lani Marie Gemao. Shout out Sister Jeneline Badyang. Again, watching from UAE. She's been watching us since day one. Thank you, Lani. Solid heat. From comment from Jefferson. Strong mind pays off. Time 13 minutes 35 seconds, Ashley. 13 minutes 30 seconds. Quarterfinal heat. All know after the quarterfinals, the winner of this heat will be moving on to the semifinals. Let's see who wants it more. Will Ashley defend her title from Pagudpod leg 1? Or would Jeneline Badyang take it from her on this heat? Winner of this heat. Loser of this heat will be cut off from the competition here at Calicoan Odyssey Wave. So it's a very, very important heat. Focus on all the surfers, making sure that you get the scores that they need. Local boys enjoying the day on the street. Green now up and riding, only needing a 2.66 of a score for her to grab the lead from Ashley. And not liking that rest of the wave. She's been wearing a stylish hat since her first heat of this comp. It could definitely be a trademark for Jeneline if she wants to. Thank you for watching, Ramza Aponte. Red on her third wave. They call her Ashley, Queen of the North. Let's see why in her third wave. A drop knee and a carve. And kicking it off. 11 minutes remaining. 11 minutes remaining. You can see the food offered here on the streets of Calicoan. Lots of food to offer. Shout you guys out if you give us free taste here at the booth. Carvar is watching, saying good luck to my nephew. Julius Asigere from Balai, watching from Ottawa, Canada, at Carolina Vargas. Green now up and riding, looking for a 4.0 score, falling off on her first turn. Surfer in red, last wave, a 3.0. 3.0, improving your score to a total of 6.50. Now you have a 3.5 and a backup score of 3.0. Surfer in green, you need a 4.0 to move up the ladder and move up to the semifinals. 9 minutes remaining. Surfer in red has priority. Red up again on her fourth wave, looking to replace his 3.0. See if he gets out on this wave. Carefully watching the wave, having control, trying to match her surfing into the power of the wave. That's very important, especially in the longboard, for a flow motion and making sure that she can get her turn and not fall off. Making sure that he matches the waves, she matches the waves all the way in front. Good surfing by Surfer in red. Now I know why she is called the Queen of the North. Rafi Padulon is watching. Shout out to the local clothing brand here in Calicoan, Eastern Samar. Stall number 4. If you guys want to have some more shout out, give us some freebies. I'm just joking. Christine Asis saying, good luck, Trisha Basada. Basada will be... Surfer in red, last wave, 4.75. 4.75. Improving again on your score. Now you have a 4.75 and a 3.5. Total 8.25. Surfer in green, you now need a 5.75 with 7 minutes 17 seconds remaining. Each wave ridden by Surfer in red, making sure she improves on our score. Good tactical move on Surfer in red. That's how it's supposed to be done. Not wasting any wave, making sure that each wave ridden is an improvement for her score. Up next, Vea Estrelada and Antoinette Valdez. Sorsogon versus La Union on the next heat. A good heat on paper. Let's see what happens on that one. Green, up and riding, looking for a 5.75. Cross step, turning it to the power point of the wave. Another cross step. Trying to figure out, visiting the nose right there, tap. Still up and riding. Red at the back. A little bit of a struggle on that part of the wave. Deciding to continue. Building it up. Now wall, give it to red. Let's see what she can do with it. Cross tap. Tap the nose. Foam climb. Trying to finish it, but incomplete on that last part of the wave. That's our surfer in red, Ashley Lopez from La Union, with a 4.75 and a 3.5, trying to replace that backup score, 3.5. And Jonalyn Badyang, Mati, Surigao del Sur. Surfer in green, last wave, a 3.75. A 3.75. You now need a 4.61 to move to the semifinals. Replay now, watching with Surfer in green with a 3.75 of a score. Shout out Marionil Capacite. Good luck. Shout out to Jess Efenio by Kat Owaida. Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining. Flag man running for that yellow flag. Be careful out there. But They are on the dot, always aware of what's happening for this heat. Hi, Toby and Troy from Christine Asis. You got a fan. Surfer in green, you need a 4.61 to move on to the semifinals. Let's see if we will have an upset heat on our first quarterfinals in our women's longboard. Out in the water, surfer in red, Ashley Lopez winning the Pagudpod Leg 1 Pilipinas Surfing Nationals. Out in the water with Janalyn Badyang in green. In the quarters, let's see if we have winner of this heat will be in the semifinals, of course. Mariel Longos, go, go, go. Mommy Jonalyn. You have Mariel rooting for you. Jonalyn, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, you need a 4.61. You need a 4.61. Surfer in red, you're holding on to a 4.75 and a 3.60 on your last wave. You have a total of 8.35. Three minutes remaining for this heat. We have 4 heats on our women's open longboard quarterfinals. And after that, we will wait for our contest director, attorney Brian Lassiter, if we're gonna run the junior boys quarterfinals, heat number 1 after the women's longboard. Hello to our viewers watching us live here on the street, on the beach, on the tent. And of course, shout out to our beach marshals doing a really good job. Calicoan locals. Judges now looking at the water, red up and riding. Right in the middle of her board, visiting the nose. Good time on the nose. Oh, a wobble and a drop for surfer in red, our current leader. Surfers for the next heat, make sure you're in a distance with our surfer in the water. 1 minute and 40 seconds still remaining. Ashley Brell Lim is saying, let's go, Ashley. Shout out to our blogger, Abdel Elecho Motor and Surf Vlog. Watch his channel. He's been promoting all the surf spot around the Philippines, and of course, since the beginning of our surf history, fluid surf, always supporting our locals. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Up and riding, surfer in green, looking for a 4.61. Shout out to Ian Sagwan. Good morning po sa mga tech staff. Wag nyo daw gutumin sila. Head Judge Marco at Wilmar. Thank you, Ian, for watching. I know you're very proud right now. A dominant showing off the men's longboard. All La Union surfers going to the next round. And of course, I know you're watching this heat also. Thank you for watching. We're always proud of you, Ian, when you're here and when you're not out here. But there's an advice from our head judge for Ian. They're saying 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that is a wrap for heat number 1, women's open longboard quarter.
Competitive surfing is more than just a lifestyle, it's actually a job, and that's the way we need to approach it, and that's the way we did approach it. Since the announcement of surfing in the Olympics, amazing things have happened in our sport. 2022, we went aggressively into competition mode. We had 4 legs in 3 months, an international event in Siargao. We had our national event in Siargao, Balai, Borongan and Cabugao. We've put our focus on the youth. We have a caravan that goes around the Philippines. We go from province to province and train them and educate them on how to become Philippines' greatest surfers. We want to raise up athletes who will raise up gold for the Philippines. Without the support and love of NextGen, the next generation of surfers in the Philippines wouldn't be where they are today. Maraming salamat, NextGen, and we look forward to continually working with you.
Ano ulit?
All right, we are back live out in the water. Vea Estrelado from Sorsogon versus Antoinette Valdez from La Union. Another quarterfinals for our women's open longboard, heat number 2. Ali Bulay, shout out AB Disco Mobile. Ian Sagwan, locals of the world, Abdel Elecho. And we've got Ian Sagwan. Thank you, Ian. Trying to remind me to drink my salabat tea. So I will not lose my voice. Thank you, Ian, but head judge is advising you to only eat dalawang mais, wag tatlo para hindi ka mais tres. That is from our head judge, Manuel Melindo. Thank you, locals. Thank you so much from Yeye. Thank you, locals of Calicoan. Always wanting to thank you guys. We got winner of the heat, Ashley Lopez from La Union. We got 17 minutes still remaining on this heat. Yet to get an opening wave from both surfers. Let's get this opportunity to say good luck, Marionil Capacite from Rio. Capacite. A man-to-man heat or women-to-women heat here at Women's Open Longboard quarterfinals. Good action pack for all the ladies out there. Only 2 surfers having this wave by themselves. Last heat, heat number 1. Highest score garnished in a wave, a 4.75 by surfer from La Union. Now we're up and riding. Surfer in red, Vea Estrelado from Sorsogon, opening it up with this wave. And at the back, surfer in green, not liking the look of that wave, so letting it pass. We have Camille on the beach with our last heat's winner, Ashley Lopez, our current ranked number 1. Go ahead.
On to the semifinals is Ashley Lopez from La Union who just won her quarterfinals heat. Medyo kakaiba yung quarterfinals natin kasi head-to-head, one-on-one kayo kumpara nung heat ng nasa Pagudpod. Ano ang strategy mo or medyo iba ba yung feeling ng heat pag one-on-one versus kung apat kayo?
So yung naging strategy ko dito is parang wag lang talaga mag-isip ng kung ano-ano. Kailangan lang maging focus sa mga gagawin mong maneuvers and kailangan mong mabuo yung sa alon na kukunin mo, kailangan mong maging sigurado. And yung feeling ko ngayon is medyo nakakakaba siya kasi isang tao lang yung kakalabanin mo at isang tao lang din yung pwedeng makapasok sa semifinals and grateful ako dahil ako yung nakapasok.
Well said, Ashley. Nakatulong din ba yung board choice mo ngayon? Anong longboard ang ginagamit mo?
Nakakatulong din siya kasi sobrang ganda niya at super lapad niya para sa maliit na alon ngayon. Saktong-sakto is. Yung eyebrow gamit ko, yun din yung gamit ko nung nag-champion ako nung sa Pagudpud din.
Okay, using the same board that took her to the finals in Pagudpud, Ashley Lopez will see you in the semis. Back to the second quarterfinal heat of the Women's Open Longboard. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ate.
Okay, pahinga, tubig na.
Alright, that's an interview for Ashley
Yeah.
Lopez on winning the last heat.
Heat. Head-to-head heat for her. A bit nerve-wracking, she said, but composure, focus, and making sure all the moves she makes is 100% sure. Good job, Ashley. We'll see you in the semifinals. Out in the water, Vea Estrelado taking up his sec with a 3.25 and a backup score of a 2.50. You're currently in first, Surfer in red, followed by Surfer in green, Antoinette Valdez from La Union with a 3.50. Antoinette Valdez, I know your dad well. He's a good friend of mine. He's one of my teachers in La Union. Also welcomed me in your home for a couple of months when I lived in La Union when I was younger. Surfer in red on her third wave. 12 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Thank you, Miguel Jr., for watching us live on YouTube. Shout out to Primo, Julius, and Migs, local surfers here in Calicoan. Good morning, everyone, for my Dalong hydrophonic letter swarming. Kind of get that one. Thank you. Weena, making everything is organized and we are all well fed here at the booth. Thank you, Weena. 12 minutes remaining. 12 minutes remaining. Surfer in red, your last wave, a 3.40, replacing your backup score. Now you have 6.65 total score. And Surfer in green, you need a 3.15. Scratching at the back, Surfer in green, looking for a 3.15 score. This is only her second wave for this heat. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Waiting for that build-up, but not given to her. So she decided to kick out. Red now up and riding in this section. Foam ball close out, but she got through with it. See what she can do of the rest of the wave. Tapping the nose. Back again on the tail and decided to kick out. That's Surfer in Red's fourth wave. You have to see Surfer in Green's backup score. Here we go. Surfer in Green. Last wave, a 3.75. Now you're in first. Surfer in Green, 3.75 and a 3.50. Surfer in Red now looking for a 3.85 to move on to the semifinals. With a 3.40 and a 3.25 score. Surfer in Red. 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Nine minutes remaining. Scores are in. Surfer in Red. Last wave, a 4.05. A 4.05. You're back in first place with 4.05 high score and a backup score of a 3.40. Total 7.45. Surfer in Green, you need a 3.71 to move to the semifinals with 7 minutes and 50 seconds still remaining in the time. Next heat, we've got Sheila May Convicto in red versus Mara Lopez in green. I think this is Siargao versus La Union, if I'm not mistaken. Red taking up the right, foam climb. Green at the back, scratching. Now up and riding. Spending time a little bit on the nose. Six minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Surfer in red, last wave at 2.50. Not contributing on your total score of 7.45. It remains with 7.45 from your 4.05 highest wave score and a backup score, 3.40. Ooh, Surfer in green. Last wave, a 3.85 situation. Surfer in green, you're currently in first. Surfer in red needing a 3.55 to move to the semifinals. Again, Surfer in green, last wave, a 3.85. Enough for you to move up in first. And Surfer in red now in second, needing a 3.55 to move up to the semifinals with 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining. Again, we are scoring the longboard with the traditional maneuvers. So we are looking for the traditional maneuvers more. The non-traditional maneuvers, which is maneuvers taken from the shortboard turns. So here we go. Let's go to net, says Jess. Shout out kay Pre Rodolfo Alcala. Ang kasapa nag-overflow by nasa Siargao. 4 minutes. Surfer in red is looking for a 3.55 and looking at this wave, making sure he rides it all the way to the reef, and you can see how shallow it is there at that part already. Three minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Our situation, 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Now 4.50 was given to Surfer in red on her last wave. Not final wave, but last wave. 4.50. Now you're in first again. It's a back and forth between Sorsogon and La Union. Surfer in green, you need a 4.7 with 2 minutes, 45 seconds still remaining. A good heat from Vea Estrelado Sorsogon and Antoinette Valdez of La Union. 2 minutes and 36 remaining. A good back and forth for red and green. Next heat, Sheila May Convicto from Siargao versus Mara Lopez of La Union. Semifinals. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Winner of this heat will be moving on to the semifinals, joining Ashley Lopez from last heat's winner. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. Surfer in green, you need a 4.7. Crucial time for both surfers in the water. Red getting busy. She knows she doesn't have first priority, so she's taking up the inside wave, trying to replace a 4.05 as a backup score. And of course, Surfer in green at the back being patient. She knows she needs a good wave to have the 4.7 with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. She has priority, hoping that she gets the wave she needs with 1 minute still remaining on our time. Sol TYRJ, let's go Vea. Shout out to the community of Lola Sayang Eco Surf Camp, Gubat, Sorsogon. They're watching you Vea right now. 50 seconds remaining. Still on. Surfer in green still hoping to have a chance to get that 4.7 with 40 seconds remaining on our time. Here we go. Hold on to your seats, La Union. Let's see if the wave will give it to her. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining now. Surfer in green looking at the waves at the back. Is she gonna get this one? 20 seconds remaining. 16, 15 seconds remaining. Looking at this wave now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This wave is definitely counted. Surfer in green looking for a 4.7. Let's see if she gets that one. We're moving on to the next heat. Heat number 3 of our Women's Open Longboard quarterfinals.
Judges, kulang isa ka judges.
In 3, 2, 1. Okay, I have here the result. I have here the result. Last heat, heat 2. I have here the result. Advancing to the semi-final. Advancing to the semi-final. Wearing red jersey, Via Estrellado. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mayor Estrellado, moving on to the semifinals. But good job, Antoinette Valdez. A good heat, a good exchanging heats. Pretty even heat, but right now it is given to Surfer in red from Sorsogon. I know Sorsogon is pretty stoked right now and cheering for their representative, Vea. Congratulations, Vea. Now we're watching heat number 3. Shalame Convicto and Mara Lopez battling it out. So 2 ladies moving on to the semifinals. We've got Ashley Lopez from La Union, Bea Estrellado from Sorsogon, and let's see who's going to join them in this heat. Is it going to be Siargao or La Union? Take it away.
Battle between Luzon and Mindanao. Green, your last wave was 1.0. Red, we are waiting your scores to lock in. Relax, stand by. Green, your first priority with 17 minutes and 40 seconds. Green is up and riding. That was green. That was his second wave.
Bea Estrellado, congratulations. So, kamusta yung naging hit mo?
Ang hit ko po is nakaka-pressure kasi alam ko magaling din si Antoinette pero nakakuha ng gandang alon kaya nakapasok.
So, after nung nakuha mo yung 4.7 na score mo, ano ang naging next?
Nung nakuha ko po yung 4 points ko na wave is nasa isip ko po na kailangan kong paresan.
Paresan, okay. So, nung nakuha mo yon, may next step ka ba na kailangan kong dikitan siya or gano'n?
Sa kanina po kasi priority siya kaya na-pressure ako na hindi ko siya pwedeng dikitan kasi nga priority siya.
Okay. So, may mga gusto ka bang pasalamatan sa mga nag-sponsor sa'yo, sa Sorsogon, papamilya mo? Or...
Thank you po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa akin, especially sa family ko po. Thank you so much always sa akin, support. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. Sana po hindi po kayo magsawang sumuporta sa amin. Gagawin po namin ang lahat.
Okay, congratulations, Bea.
Thank you.
Let's get back to the business. Situation right now. Red, you're on first. Your last wave was 3.0. With a high score of 3.50, your total score is 6.50. Green, you need 5.0 to advance. Green, you're in first priority with 15 minutes and 20 seconds. Green is up. "14 minutes and 30 seconds. Surfers, 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Red first priority, second green. Red, you're still in first place. Followed by green. Green, you need 5.0. Mara Lopez wearing green jersey she is from La Union. Sheila Miconvicto is from Siargao. Battle between Luzon and Mindanao. Once again, thank you so much, the local. The local owned and managed by Mr. Rafi Udulio. Thank you so much. Priority situation, red, and you're in first priority, second green with 13 minutes. Green, you need 5.0 to advance. You need 5.0 to move on the semi-final. Your third wave, your last wave is not enough to move on to the first. Green, you need 5.0. Red, still hanging on in the first place. "11 minutes. Surfer, 11 minutes.
Nasa Ginhawa. Pro quarter finals. 5 minutes. Crucial nga. Okay, okay. Yung
Surfer, same situation. Nine minutes and 45 seconds. Red, you're still in first priority. Second, green. Green is up. Moving to the left. Red is up. Red trying to improve his score. Trying to improve her score, Red. Green, you need 4.0. 4.0 to advance. Green, your last wave was 2.50. Backing up with 1.65. With a total score of 4.15, you need 4.0, green. 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Green, you're in first priority, second, red. Surfers show some movement. Red is paddling. Green shows some. Green is up and riding. Let's see what he can do, what she can do in this wave. Trying to improve your score, red. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Green, you're in first priority. Currently, you're in second place. You need 4.0 to advance. Green is up. That was green jersey, Mara Lopez. from La Union. Let's find out. Her last wave, if it is enough to advance and to move on the first place. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Red, you're in first priority. When your last wave was 3.75. Backing up with 2.50. So your still needs 2.75 to move on first place. You need 2.75. Your last wave was not enough. Five minutes and 35 seconds. Red, you're in first priority. Second, green. Green is paddling judges. Green is up and riding. Five minutes. Surfers, 5 minutes. Green, you still needs 2.75 to move on first place. You still needs 2.75. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Red, first priority. This is a quarter-final round between Sheila May Convicto in red quarter-final heat 3 between Sheila May Convicto on red, Mara Lopez on green. Mara Lopez is from La Union. Sheila May Convicto is from Siargao. Green, you're in first priority with 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Women's Open Longboard quarter-final heat 4. Red, Dizzy Valdez. Green, Susan Iscanilla. Red, you're in first priority. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Red, your last wave was 4.05. You improved your score. Backing up with 3.50. Your total score is 7.55. Green, you need 3.81. Green, you need 3.81 to advance. Currently in first place, Sheila May Convicto in red. with 1 minute and 45 seconds. Red, you're in first priority. Second. Green, you lost your priority. Green is up. Red right behind green. Red still riding at the inside section of the beach. One minute. Green, you're still in second place. Red, your last wave was 3.55 with the highest score of 4.05 with a total score of 7.60. Twenty seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Good luck, surfers. Heat 3. Good luck. And down. Red, your first priority. You're in first priority, Red.
Congratulations for the last heat's winner going to the semifinals, Sheila May Convicto from Siargao, joining Bea Estrelado from Sorsogon and Ashley Lopez from La Union. A good mixture of surfers on our women's open longboard in the semifinals. We've got La Union, Sorsogon, Siargao. And right now we're watching heat number 4, women's open longboard quarterfinals with Daisy Valdez, a familiar name here at the longboarding scene for women's, from La Union, and Susan Escanilla, a longboarder from Siargao in green. After the women's open longboard, we will wait for our contest director's call if we're running to Junior Boys Quarterfinals Heat 1. We will update you as soon as we have the final call. Thank you.
Red, you're in first priority. We are waiting your scores to lock in, Surfers, with 16 minutes and 35 seconds.
Congratulations, Sheila May Convicto from Siargao. You're moving on to the semifinals. Now, I know galing kang pagudpod, tas after pagudpod, I know you also joined the comp in Pacifico, and then now you're here in Calicoan. So what keeps you going to really join all these competitions on tour?
It's my dream to do the tour for this year, since I couldn't last few years. So yeah, this year I really want to do it. I want to finish the tour like all the comp.
Okay, so that's a good dream, and you're really motivated and you're doing really well so far. Are there inspirations or are there motivations that keep you going aside from just having a personal goal?
It's kind of like my inspiration is like my kids. Like I have kids and then I'm able to still surf. You know, I have baby actually. So yeah, it's like they're inspiring me to do more. Like that I can do more. Yeah.
Want to send a message to your family?
Hello. We're actually contacting every day.
Yes.
Salamat for taking care of everything back there in Siargao. Salamat.
Okay, wishing you the best. On to the next round, and okay, time to rest a bit, drink water, stay hydrated. It is so hot here. Okay, back to the last heat of the women's quarterfinals. Thank you. Okay.
First priority Red with 14 minutes and 35 seconds. Okay, sir. Score situation. Green, your last wave was 1.10 with a high score of 1.20. You're currently on first with a total score of 2.30, followed by Red. Red, you need 1.21 to advance. Red, you need 1.21. "13 minutes and 10 seconds. Green, you're in first priority. Red, you need 1.21 to advance in the semifinal. Situation change. Red, you're now on first. Your last wave was 2.0. Backing up with 1.1. Green, you need 1.91 to grab again the lead. Green. Eleven minutes and 15 seconds. Red, you're in first priority. Second, green. Women's Open Longboard Quarterfinal Heat 4. Red, you're currently in first place. Your total score is 3.10. Green, you need 1.91.
All right, after this heat, this will be heat number 4 for Women's Open Longboard Quarterfinals. This will be the last heat for our Women's Open Longboard. After this, we will be on hold. We will be on hold. So, athletes, surfers, we'll keep you guys updated. After this heat, we will be on hold. Thank you. 10 minutes remaining. Surfer in red leading from La Union, and next to her, very close next to her, Susan Escanilla in green from Siargao, only needing a 1.91. Very, very doable score in this condition.
Red, you lost your priority. Green, you're now on first priority. Red is up and riding. Tapping with the nose.
Eight minutes and 20 seconds remaining. This will be the final heat. Who will be joining the rest of the ladies in the semifinals? Is it going to be Daisy Valdez from La Union, or is it going to be Susan Escanilla from Siargao? Who do you think?
I don't think.
You're not sure yet,
I'm not
of
really
course,
sure.
because they're both capable surfers. They're both rack surfers. And of course,
And a lot of time.
a lot of time left, 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Red, your last wave was 4.0 to improve your score. Backing up with 2.0. Your total score is 6.0. You're still in first place.
But again, surfer in green with a last score of a 3.0, improving her score too. She's still in second, needing a 3.01, now up and riding. Tapping out and on the nose, finishing it up, moving to the right and falling off. We all know Susan Escanilla, also a competitor in the shortboard division for our Women's Open, even winning last leg at Pagudpod on shortboard. Very skillful surfer. Both of them are. They know how to surf well with a shortboard and the longboard. That's the talent that they bring here at Calicoan Odyssey Waves 2023.
Sir, yes sir.
Kuya Dom, so San Iscanela also is representing Pilipinas? Pilipinas from ay
Situation 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Surfer in green. You need a 3.01. You're in second, Susan. You're in second, so you need a minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Red up and riding. Actually, your question. Red is the one already represented us in the international level, and yet to represent us is Surfer in green. Right now, Surfer in green is ranked number 1 for our open shortboard for women's, and if I'm not mistaken, Surfer in red is currently second in our rank with women's longboard. 5 minutes and 30 seconds still remaining on this heat. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. All right, situation change now. Surfer in green, you're currently in first with last wave, a 3.50. Surfer in red, you need a 2.5. Surfer in red, you need a 2.5. First priority, Surfer in green. Crunch time, guys. Hold on to your seat. Here we go. Who's going to join us in our semi-final round? Both girls wanting them. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining. And Surfer in red, Daisy Valdez, right behind Surfer in green, Susan Escanilla, only needing a 2.5 of a score. We all know she can get that score in one wave. Her score is a 4.0, highest score wave, and a 2.0 backup. So we definitely know that she can get that score. She needs to move on to the semifinals. But again, priority is with green. Priority is with green. Both surfers are very experienced competitors.
We are here prepared for absolutely anything and everything. So, ang specialized unit
Around the world, they've been surfing for 60 plus years. For us, it's relatively new. First time that we would all come together under this United Philippine Surfing Association. Surfing it is an Olympic event. The potential for a Filipino to get very far in surfing is there. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes the Philippines to raise surfing. Competitive surfing is more than just a lifestyle, it's actually a job, and that's the way we need to approach it, and that's the way we did approach it. In the short term, we need to compete. We need to compete in our country, we need to compete in other countries. We need to be exposed to surfing across the Philippines, and that is exactly what we're doing. 2022, we went aggressively into competition mode. We had 4 legs in 3 months. An international event in Siargao. We had our national event in Siargao, Balai, Borongan and Cabugao. We were able to host the first ever WSL longboard and shortboard combined event down on the beautiful Mona Lisa Point in La Union. The local talent shone with J.R. Escobar taking out the inaugural longboard WSL event right there on his home break. This wasn't possible without the support of NextGen and RD Jeff Ortega, Region 1 DOT. Since the announcement of surfing in the Olympics, amazing things have happened in our sport. We've put our focus on the youth. We have a caravan that goes around the Philippines. We go from province to province and train them and educate them on how to become Philippines' greatest surfers. We want to raise up athletes who will raise up gold for the Philippines. The joy of success and the passion of winning. We want to mix this all together and showcase the talent we have right here in the Philippines.
The United Philippine Surfing Association would not be able to do this without the support of NextGen. Maraming salamat.
Hey guys, right now we're at Guiuan, and UPSA team came here a bit early. Guiuan Municipality wants us to enjoy and see other places, so come on, let's go! We're at the Immaculate Conception Church, built in the 16th century by the Jesuit priest and restored from ruins in 2019.
The old church and the belfry of Guiuan is a huge coral stone edifice with beautiful carved wooden doors. Unique shell ornamentation on interior walls, the retablo may reflecting the richness of the Filipino Baroque tradition. The church is one of the country's 26 national cultural treasure churches.
Tapos na tayo sa Guiuan. Saan tayo pupunta?
Cho, saan tayo pupunta?
Pupunta tayo sa Gito.
Okay, pagkatapos sa Gito, pupunta tayo ng Calicoan.
Pag sa Calicoan tayo, Cho, saan naman tayo diretso?
Sa diretsuhan?
We would like to thank the Municipality of Guiuan for accommodating the UPSA team and again showing us the very rich history of Guiuan Samar, and we love every minute of it. I hope all the competitors for the second leg here at Calicoan, I wish you all good luck, and I hope we'll have a good wave to come on this leg. Thank you guys, and you!
Calicoan Odyssey Waves National Surfing Competition is brought to you by the Municipality of Guiuan, Eastern Samar through Mayor Annaliza Gonzales-Kwan, presented by Tingog Party List, sanctioned by the United Philippine Surfing Association, organized by the Municipality of Guiuan, recognized by the Philippine Sports Commission and the Philippine Olympic Committee, in cooperation with Calicoan Local Surfing Organization, ABCD Surf, Samrayan Surfboards, Calicoan Local Surfers, and Backyard Surf. We would like to thank Borongan City through Mayor Diane Agda for the flights. Philippine Airlines flies to and from Borongan Airport twice a week, every Monday and Friday. Raymond Romualdez and Carla Estrada. Sponsored by the Province of Eastern Samar through Governor Ben P. Abardone, Congresswoman Faye Abunda of the Lone District of Eastern Samar, Department of Tourism, Region 8, Borongan City, 4-piece playlist Jollibee, Nissan, Andok, Maui & Sons, and Casanala. Venue sponsors by Gray Inn, Homomo, Balai Pacifico, Casanala, Wave House, and Sanvini. Special thanks to our local sponsors Havaianas Tacloban, San Miguel Corporation, Calicoan Villa, Balai Pacifico, R. Odivilas Hardware, Lucky Ellie and Dandz Graphics, Shell Guiuan, Petron Guiuan, World Bank of Guiuan, Metrobank Guiuan, Landbank Guiuan, PNB Guiuan, BDO Guiuan, Prince Hypermart, Droplets Water Station, Sakafuego Unli Chicken, Yamaha, Bencor, and Fin Cafe.